Okay, so today I'm going to make I'm going to call it a 3-pepper salsa. And that's because I saw some of these sweet peppers and the green peppers were on sale, which means I've got to cook them up fast. So I wanted to do this recipe for you and show you how to do something that you can use as a base for sauces or make it into a condiment for sandwiches, or a lot of different things you're going to be able to do with this, okay? So I already have some wood chips soaking. Over here I have my coals. They are just about ready. I'm going to go ahead and cut these peppers up, and I'm going to just use the sweet peppers. I normally like to use all red peppers, but obviously if these are on sale, I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow and orange also, which are sweet and will actually, I think, give it a good flavor as well. The green, I'm going to use these for chili. I'm going to just probably freeze those. Peppers freeze so easily. Okay, so I'm going to use 5 sweet peppers here. I'm going to go ahead and get the tags off, and we're going to cut them up. So whenever you take your tags off of your produce, you don't want to wash them first. Take your tags off and then you wash them. Okay, right back here I also have some jalapeno peppers and some habanero peppers. Okay, so I'm basically going to cut these in half, and that's how I'm going to grill them. I'm going to take the stem out too. So I'll go ahead and do all of these like that. Now sometimes, it's not very often, but I can just get an old piece of hickory wood, put it on the charcoal grill, and I will just let that cook down to make some nice coals for cooking too. But that takes much longer, and so I don't have that kind of time today. So for this recipe, I'm using a combination of apple wood and peach wood chips, okay? And I'll show you where we'll use those in just a few minutes. We're not going to smoke all of our peppers or anything like that. Now I'm just going to put my peppers on here. Okay, so we just want to char the outsides of this batch of peppers here, okay? Okay, as your peppers start to get blistered up pretty good, go ahead and remove them to like a casserole dish or something with a lid on it. And then we're going to just put the lid on it. Continue to check these. Kind of want them to char up a little bit, okay? All right, now I want to go ahead and get the hot peppers off of here. And we'll cover this. They're starting to char up pretty nicely now. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove these. And we're going to keep them covered up, so we'll peel them in just a bit. Make sure you keep the lid on them, because this is going to make it a lot easier to peel them. Pretty hot. I think I'm going to put just a couple more briquettes on it, because I want to make sure it stays hot. So I'm going to get this, we're going to use some of the wood chips next. Okay, so I've drained my wood chips. Go ahead and put them here in the center of my tin foil, and we are just going to fold it up. Okay, and at the top, we'll just leave a little bit of area for the smoke to escape. I'm going to put my little pocket of chips on top of the hot coals here. Put the grate back on, and I'm going to put the lid down. Get them smoking while I peel the peppers. They really need to be cool to peel easily. They're just harder when they're hot, so let them cool off if you can, but you want to have them peeled by the time your smoke is going good, which takes about 30 minutes, maybe even longer, just depending on how hot your coals are. The habanero. Okay, so now we're going to take about half of our peppers, and maybe about 1/3 of them, and we're going to put some smoke flavor on them. Now we're just going to dry them real good. Get off any excess moisture. I'm going to lightly coat this in oil. Okay, I'm going to put them on this little grill sheet right here. This is one I got, gosh, it's been probably 5 years ago. And I like it because it has all the little holes in the bottom, and so I've been using the same one forever. It's good for pizza too, and just grilled vegetables, and I had a hard time finding it, so I saw some the other day at Dollar General and I picked them up, so that's where I got this little grill pan. To lightly coat these. I don't want a heavy coating of oil. Okay, it's smoking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put the tray right over here. Close the lid. Okay, so now while those are getting some smoke flavor going on them, I'm just going to trim this jalapeno pepper here. So I'm basically just remove the seeds and the membrane on this pepper just to kind of get the heat out of it a little bit. Right in here. Go ahead and take the seeds and the membranes out of the ones we've grilled. I went ahead and threw a couple of extra peppers I had inside on here. I know they'll find their way into something. I don't know what, but this is just, might as well put them on here if I've got the grill cranked up. They're kind of drying out nicely. Okay, the peppers just stopped smoking, so I'm going to go ahead and remove them and put them in with the others. These have looked like they've lost about half of their size. They're not hard or anything, they're still kind of soft, but they're going to have a little bit of a different texture than the ones that I just put directly on the grill. And of course they're going to have a completely different flavor. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and remove the seeds and the membrane and everything from these two peppers as well. Now we're just going to chop up all of our peppers, the smoked and the grilled, and I just want to chop these up so that they're kind of chunky. I don't know where I'm going to end up using these. Like I said before, you can do a lot of different things with this. I'm planning on making kind of like a little salad with it, with some cucumbers and avocado. It's kind of a side dish. And then another thing I'm going to use it for is a topping for steaks. And then the other thing I think will be really good is I'm going to make some shrimp and grits with it. So I'm going to do that tomorrow for you guys. But this is generally how I cook almost everything. I like to make things ahead of time, whether usually it ends up being some kind of sauce or a dressing, and I like to have that on hand whenever I need to make a dish. That way I can just put together a dish relatively easy, and I've made something real flavorful to kind of go on top of it or to eat with it, like a tapenade or a ginger citrus dressing, or like this right here, or a sweet Thai chili sauce. Those serve as a base for a lot of different things that I like to eat. Okay, so I like to take the time to just make little special things during my downtime when I'm not rushed to get a meal on the table, because it's always so stressful when everybody's hungry to try to do something like this and then cook a meal on top of it. So I like to get some of the detailed things that I like to do out of the way first, so when it comes time to put that meal together, well, I've already got this all done, most of the hard work done. So let's go ahead and transfer all of these peppers to our dish where we have our fresh jalapeno peppers. Okay, now all I'm going to do now is just put in a little bit of lime juice just to kind of keep it fresh while I store it in the refrigerator till I'm able to use it in some other dishes. I'm going to try to do something tomorrow with it. And I'll show you guys those recipes later, okay? Let's go ahead and just squirt this on here. And it's going to go in the refrigerator where it's going to chill. It is so good too, guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a beautiful day.